Hi, Ava and Angela here with SplitterSplatPreKCoop. In this video, we're going to share with you 3 different big kid variations on the Monster Mouth game, and they all involve using 2 dice. So, the first thing that we did was we made our monsters. You can see we colored them, we named them. I've got Buzzboo here, and Ava, who do you have?
Flappy.
Flappy, okay. We've also gathered our monster snacks. In this game, we went ahead and just gathered 20 snacks. Didn't matter which 20, any 20 that we wanted that we thought our monster would really like to eat for their meal. So I've got 20 and Ava's got 20 here, okay. And then we're gonna take 2 dice. So we actually have some really fun dice. Ava, show them the fun die that we have. Well, dice, I should say.
Well, it's 1 die, and then there's a smaller dice inside.
Yeah, so it's kind of like having 2 dice, but you only have really 1, right, that you roll.
Yeah.
But you can do the same thing. You can play these variations with just 2 regular dice too.
Yeah,
okay?
that's fine.
So for the very first variation, let's show them that one. So roll the dice.
Okay.
Okay, and what did you roll?
A 2.
Or
a 1.
Or a 1. Okay, so in this variation, you get to choose, right?
Yep.
Which die you're going to use. So are you going to put 2 snacks in your monster mouth, or are you going to put 1 snack in your monster mouth?
I picked 2.
2, okay. So this is good because it gets them strategizing about what quantity they want to use in order to win the game. Sometimes you want to put the big number in, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you actually want the small number too, right?
Yeah, because sometimes maybe you're the smallest, the one that has the least number in their mouth wins the game. So.
Yeah, so if you only have, say, 2 snacks left and you roll a 2 and a 6, you're not going to want to take the 6 because you won't win, right? You can't take the 6. But if you took the 2, the smaller number, you'd actually win the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first variation. The second variation is a little bit harder. So I'll go with that one. I'll start with that one. You would roll your dice, and then you would, at the beginning of the game, say, okay, everyone's going to roll 2 dice, but you can only take whatever the smallest number is that you roll, right? So I rolled a 5 and a 4. Which number do I need to use then for my roll? If it's the smallest number, if we're deciding we take the smallest number.
It'd probably be the 4.
Yeah, it would be the 4. So I would put 4 Monster Mouth snacks, right? And so this is helping them practice identifying, bigger, smaller numbers. You can count the dots and you can say, oh, 1, 2, and this is 1. 2 is more than 1. Okay, so if we're playing with the rule, you have to use the smallest number, which means the smallest number of dots on the dice, then that's the one that we do.
Or you could put 2 hands up and 1 with 1 hand and 2.
Oh yeah, show them that trick.
And then who has the extra finger? This one.
Oh, so that's how you know that one's bigger.
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, we do that a lot especially with our 3-year-old Andrew, to help him understand which one is bigger. All right, so that's a really great one. You can change it up, say bigger number, smaller number. You could have a spinner where you spin each round, and that will determine kind of the wheel of fate, right? Determine whether you take the smaller or the larger of the 2. There's lots of ways to do that one. Okay, the third variation is the hardest variation. It's for super big kids, right? And so you're going to roll 2 dice, and then you're going to decide. You're going to ask them to decide, okay, one of those you're going to add to put in your monster mouth, feed your monster, and the other you're actually going to take out of your monster mouth, right? Take it away.
So
go ahead, Ava.
So I pick 6, and then you take away 3. Then that'd be 3 in your mouth.
Yeah. So that's really, yeah. Now, what if because you want to put more snacks in your monster mouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's getting them to not only identify which one's bigger or smaller, but think about the interaction between the 2 and kind of some subtraction, right? Work. So you can have them physically add, okay, you say you want to add 6 and you want to take away 3. Cool. All right, so we're going to add 6 and then we're going to actually take away 3, right? They don't have to do the math in their head, but eventually they'll get to a point where they go, oh, well, that's the same as just adding 3, okay? Yeah. It's also really great if somebody says, oh, I'm going to add 3 and I'm going to take away 6. All right, well, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and then we're taking away 6, right? So they're starting to understand the difference between 3 minus 6 and 6 minus 3. So those are some fun ways to do it. Ava, do you have any other thoughts or comments you want to give them?
Well,
No.
no.
Okay. All right. Say bye.